Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from cloudy, chilly San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday so far. You've heard it before, you've heard it before, you've heard it before. In lots of different movies, lots of different things that you may have seen on television. You may have even heard it in real life. You heard it on Tombstone. When Wyatt Earp came to town, your reputation precedes you, sir. Your reputation precedes you. And I really want to dedicate this morning's video to someone I consider a dear friend and an icon in our business named Missy Stegers. Missy and I go way back. And I want to tell you something. You cannot build a reputation on what you are going to do. It's a quote I saw this week, and I think it was anonymous, or I would give credit where credit's due. You cannot build a reputation on what you are going to do. And I was thinking this morning, as she reached this great milestone, about a statement in one of my favorite books that says, give honor where honor is due. And you know, there are certain people in our lives, in various industries, but there are people in our lives that we may not know, but we know them. And we know of them and about them. We know their practices. We know their values. We know the things that are important to them. We know how they conduct themselves in good times, bad times, and pressure. And you know, there are people that are an inspiration many times from a distance, and friend, you never know whose life you're going to influence. You never know. You are certain that you're influencing those that are close to you and those that are around you, but I'm going to take it a step farther and do what I can to guilt those that follow my videos into this. There's a lot more people watching you than you think you know. There's a lot more people that are rooting for you to win because you're an inspiration to them. And in fact, there are people, they call them haters, that are waiting for you to fall because you are a representative to them of breaking through their own limiting beliefs. And the issue is never with you, it's with them, because you are a reminder to them of the mediocrity that they represent. When your reputation precedes you, it precedes you positively and or negatively as well. Your reputation can precede you positively and negatively as well, as you know. One of the things I love, and I've never told Missy this, but I'm sure there are hundreds of realtors in this city that would say this, and we can say this as friends, is many times we compete for the same listings. And I'd lost listings to Missy, and you know what it's like? It's like playing chess with your children. You're bummed you lost, and you're really glad you lost, because you know in the end of the day in our business, the client won. You see, because when you know there's people that operate how you operate, believe what you believe, have excellence, and have that same spirit, whether you get it or not, there's a bigger game here, guys, and it's not about the dollar, it's about becoming all you can be. And there was a time in my business when Missy had no idea that I said to myself, I'm not going to be on my A game. I will not have a listing presentation that I know is top notch unless I can go up against Missy and get the listing. And that was a goal that I made, and I'm sure she has no idea and didn't have any idea about that. Well, you know, today, happy birthday. You were an inspiration and still continue to be in this city. And so I just want to encourage those that follow these videos daily to recognize this again. What you say is important to you, and what you believe is important to you, and what you hold dear is truly only revealed in your actions. You see, what you believe, what you say you believe, what you feel is truly only revealed in your actions. You see, if an alien were to come down from outer space and follow you around for 30 days and they couldn't speak English, didn't know the language, they just followed you around and gave a report back to the mothership, that report would reveal what you really value. This creature spends 2 hours a day at a place lifting up and putting down heavy things. Then they go to this place and pick up this thing on the phone. Then they go to different houses and they do this or that. Then they go around these little versions of themselves for just a short period of time here and there. Then they sit behind this flat thing on the wall looking at images that aren't even really there. Your true values would show up. What you believe, what you say you believe, what you think you believe. Is it really what's happening in your life? Your reputation precedes you, and you alone have the power to establish that reputation. It takes, they say, 20 years to build a reputation and less than 5 minutes to destroy it. And it can be built again. It just takes time. You've seen the magnificent buildings that they've built in Las Vegas that cost millions and millions of dollars and have taken years to build. And with a couple of detonation charges, they're gone in a matter of seconds. It's so much easier to tear down than it is to build up. So my encouragement to you today is this: your reputation precedes you. You are known not for what you believe, you are known for what you do. And if you really want to know what people really think about you, ask those that are closest to you. Be surrounded by people who truly care about you enough to tell the truth in love. And Missy, I'm a wealthier man for having you in my life. Happy 50th. I pray God's richest blessing over you as you continue to be an icon in our city, an encouragement and inspiration to everybody who gets in the business. And it's a pleasure being in the same industry as you. Everybody else, have a great weekend.